I have this wood frame with tin board that came from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to start by taking my painter's tape and taping the inside around the edge of the frame. And I did that to all four sides. And then I'm just going to take my razor blade and remove any extra tape. I'm then going to go around with some Wise Owl white primer. Whenever painting something plastic or more of a particle board, you do want to try to prime it first. That will just help the paint to adhere better. So once that was fully dry, I then took my Wise Owl Snow Owl. This is just a white chalk synthesis paint, and you could pick any colors of your choice. I did 2 coats of that. I allowed everything to fully dry, and then now I'm going to remove my painter's tape. Now I'm just going to set this to the side once the tape is removed. Now I got this piece of wood from the Dollar Tree as well. They're about 1.5 by 12 inches and they are pre-cut. And I'm going to paint that using some Wise Owl Goldenrod. I'm going to take some wood letters and I'm going to spell out the words Busy Bee. Now you can find wood letters right from the Dollar Tree. These specific ones came from Michael's. And then I'm going to paint those black just using my black Krylon Shortcuts spray paint. I have this bumblebee. I found it in my stash. It was left over from a garland from last year. So you can really take any bee of your choice. And I'm going to paint mine all black. I will take a little bit of hot glue and fill in those holes that were there to hang the strings from. And then I'll do another coat of the black on top of the hot glue. I'm going to take my Wise Owl Snow Owl and I'm just going to dry brush it over the entire bee. Now I'm just using a very small amount of paint on my brush. I then found this glitter scrapbook paper also from Dollar Tree. It came in a pack of 4 different colors. This has like a yellow gold tone to it, and I'm just going to cut it out so that when I glue it behind the bee, you could see it through the cutouts. So this will complete the stripes. I got these wood magnets from Dollar Tree. Also, they come in a pack of 6. I've been eyeing these for a while because they are in the shape of the honeycomb. And I'm going to take all 6 of them, place them on my painter's tape, and I'm going to give them a very light coat of the Wise Owl Snow Owl. You can also do the white primer. And I'll set those aside to fully dry. Next, I'm going to go back to my 2 pieces we started with in the beginning, and on my top piece here, I'm going to measure 2 inches in from the left and right side, and I'm going to screw in these little screw hooks. Now, I find these right at the dollar store. They're in like a little pack. I'll add my hanger on now on the back side. So we have those 2 little hooks hanging on the bottom. I'm going to go to the frame with the tin on the inside, and I have these little screw eye hooks. I measured 1 inch in from the left and right side, and now I'm going to screw in those little screw eye hooks. So now this will hang from the top piece of wood. I have some gold decor wax. This color is called Eternal, and I'm just going to put a small amount on my finger, and I'm going to go around the outside of the frame and just rub some on. Now this step is totally optional. You could find the decor wax on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com, and I also added it to my 6 magnets. Once my wood letters were dry, I'm then going to glue them to the top piece of wood here. And I'm just going to use a popsicle stick to just help me try to keep the words as even as I possibly can. I'm adhering them to the wood with some hot glue. You can also use some Elmer's wood glue. I'll take the little bee and I'll put it in the bottom right corner of the frame as well. And I'm adhering that down with some hot glue. Now I felt like it needed something on the top piece, so I have this cute little stencil I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to cut out this little bee, and I'm going to just stencil the bee in between the two words, Busy Bee. Now I need to make it small enough so that it can fit, and I'm going to add the blue painter's tape around the edge just so when I go to stencil it, I don't have any of the paint touching the outside of the stencil. Now you can add a little bee button, you can add a little bee charm, anything in between these two words. I dab some black on it, and then I'm just going to brush a little bit of the white. And then now these little honeycombs are magnets, so you could add them to your tin board. I found these cute pens from Dollar Tree as well. And there you go. Now you have this really cute Busy Bee note hanger. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Paint products, tissue paper transfers, and mesh stencils can all be found on our webpage at chalkitupfancy.com. And don't forget, you can also check out other tutorials over on our webpage as well. Have a great day.